We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Jose Abreu, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Carlos Rodon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Rodon has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 31 homers, 56 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This pitch is popped up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
To short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Andrew Vaughn.
Digging in, Andrew Vaughn, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here's the 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through, a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here's Donaldson. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Popped up. Madrigal is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. So here's Jose Abreu. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got 1 more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
The designated hitter.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, James McCann as he lines it out to center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Now here's the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his first home run of the season, as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. With, my goodness, 81 home runs and at an even 160 runs batted in. He pulls this one into right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Standing in, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Here's another 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Cruz has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
0-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. And oh no, it's off his glove. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So problems out there in right field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Coming to the plate now, Nick Madrigal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard ground ball to third, right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Vaughn. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Andrew Vaughn has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. His second home run of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Base hit into right center.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
To the plate now, James McCann. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Ready now, Mitch Garver as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Engel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Twins at least do get 1 back on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Engel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3. So here's Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. So his remarkable season continues as it is now 7-3. Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Standing in now, Leury Garcia. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. At the plate now, Tim Anderson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal.
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Stepping in now, Andrew Vaughn.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for one, and it's in time to get him. A one-run is in to score on the play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Abreu. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the...
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Number 72 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 72. The pitcher, number 33.
To the plate now, James McCann as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But they strike here for 6 runs, 4 home runs in that half inning alone. We played 4 full. The White Sox lead this one 11-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. first pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vaughn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom.